Money. The thing that makes all things function for the best and worst depending on the outcome. In the case of construction, the city faces the challenge of raising the $35 million capital needed to fund the construction of the line to Harlem, which included removing of pipelines, tearing out the road, breaking bedrock, labor, upholding existing structures, the protection of monuments such as the one located at Columbus Circle where the line was proposed to run through. Primary property owners weren't keen on having their land dug out, nor having presumably loud trains running amok while they slept comfortably in their tenements. These property owners, or NIMBYs, fought vigorously to stop construction, going as far as taking their disapproval to the Supreme Court, which they had to constantly extinguish their pleas of forcing the city's government to cancel the project. They were in that court swiping off pleas faster than a president signing executive orders. This was the biggest financial project in the history of the freaking US. Of course there's going to be skepticism, especially how well known corruption was in places like Tammany Hall, thanks to Tweed's ring 2 decades earlier. It was well known that bribes were paid between government officials and the political machine, and only because of their patriotism were they ever rewarded money. Tammany Hall's grip on the city's politics gave Boston extra time to finish constructing its subway in 1897, making Boston the first city in America to have a fully operational subway system. Under the newly formed Rapid Transit Act of 1894, after the one 3 years ago failed, and after heated discussions with members of the chamber supporting the project, a deal in May of that year was passed by Governor Roswell P. Flower, giving the chamber full control over the planning of the subway. Everything including funding, contracts, and most importantly, public support would be carried out through the chamber and not Tammany Hall. With the backing of 58,000 to 80,000 votes approving the support of the project, all there was to do was elect contractors that would support the funding of the project, and they would need some of the city's most wealthiest businessmen for the job.